Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry I am not on camera today. My camera has no battery. I forgot to charge it, and I really wanted to get this video out for you guys. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So basically, as you can see from the title of this video, you might be wondering why does this say like let's get your car looking brand new, and I'll get to that in a sec. But the purpose of this video is to show you guys, and you can do this with any other business, right? For example, a, a, a dentist business, a window washing business, like home service, e-commerce business, online businesses, coaches, anything, you name it, right? So essentially, people put in their information, and then an AI, that I built out is automatically going to be giving them, in this case, right? Obviously, this is for a auto detailing business, and essentially people will put in their information, their car make and model, and just pretty much put in like in their own answers, and then AI is generating them a prompt and like a message on which quote, which estimate would be the best for them to choose, right? Giving them a good price as well. So obviously we'll get started. This is just something that I built out. Obviously there's more other stuff that go into factors like this. And I'll point it out for you guys, just for you guys to check it out and see. So let's get straight into it. So this is going to be the AI that is built. So for example, someone right here, as we execute workflow, as once we click it, the information will start from here. Then you might be wondering, why is there two switches? So first switch will be, and I'll show you, right? First switch is, for example, people who click the answer as first time, how long have you got, or let's say, the question would be something where it's like, how long do you usually auto details for? People say it's my first time getting one, every 3 months, every 6 months, once a year. And people would just choose their answer, right? And depending on the answer, right? Let's, for example, say it's every 3 months. Then the answer will come into this first line right here. So there's 4 lines, and the second option will go into here. Then it'll go into another switch, right? So for example, we'll come into here, and then it's going to say, which package do you want? And obviously, this can be pertaining to your own packages, right? For example, interior deep clean, exterior window wash, blah, blah, engine bay cleaning, pet hair removal, you name it. And like I said, this is, pretty much universal. You could just literally take those packages out and put in your own like packages, whether if that's your own services online, med spas, anything, you name it. And essentially, it's going to come into one line, right? So essentially, this AI right here, you might be wondering, there's a message and there's AI. So this message model is going to be scraping these two answers, depending on the answers, and it's going to be giving us a prompt, a message, right? And obviously, there's nothing right now, but obviously, it just says you are a warm, friendly assistant whose goal is to recommend. So this is a recommender. Now, the AI agent now has a brain, which is the OpenAI chat model. And obviously, you guys can come in here, and then you guys can also type in Gemini chat model and OpenRouter as well, right? Obviously, you guys can see right now, but it should pop up once you click chat model right here. But I usually like to stick with the OpenAI chat model just because Google Gemini chat model is a little bit, you still got to put in some API keys. OpenAI chat model is really, really, really cheap. You still got to put in like at least $5, but OpenRouter is a bit more expensive as well. So you kind of quickly run out of API keys here and there. So, obviously AI agent, you could come in here and then you can just copy what I put in. You are a helpful and knowledgeable AI agent for a car detailing business, blah, blah, blah. And just, sending out an email. So once it does that, it's going to go into a Google Sheet right here. We'll come into the Google Sheet right now real quick. That was my lead list, so don't worry about that. We're going to come to auto detailing. And you can see as of right now, since I already ran the test, my name, email, and number is in here. So we're going to delete that, auto detail leads. And then we'll just rename that, and then we're gonna run it right now pretty quickly. So after that, it's gonna wait, at least 2 minutes because but for the purpose of the video, I'm gonna just put in like 2 seconds so I could like show you guys how it works. But yeah, once it does that, and then it's gonna also send an email, and then boom, there you go. It's gonna send you over that recommended email. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. I want to definitely show you guys how to do it. So we're gonna come into Typeform. Let's roll. What's your first name? David O. Well, I'm gonna just put in David, right? Email talktomoney@gmail.com, right? And then what's your car make and model? For the purpose of the video, I'm gonna just put Toyota. All right. I'm gonna say Supra. That's what I have, right? GR. So Supra GR. Which area? I'm gonna choose pair head removal since I have a dog. How often do you usually get your car detailed? Every 3 months, once in a while, right? And then any special requests? I'm gonna at this point, honestly, I'm gonna just say like no, not at the moment. All right. And then which package? I'm gonna just do premium glow. And then what's your best phone number? 714-265-9%. Once we submit, we come into here, right? And usually it'll send through, but I'm just, I just want to show you guys how it works. Obviously, we come into here and, it, it should have gone sent through. But, I'm going to just hit workflow again. I'm going to just do it again, just for you guys to actually see if it works or not. So I'm going to do it again. Sorry if I'm doing it over again, wasting your guys' time here. But just going to quickly do it again. Like I said, Toyota Supra GR. And mind you not, you don't have to always click this. Once this is always active, it'll automatically do it for you. This is just like me just showing you guys how it all works, right? So we're gonna come back into here. Let's finish up. I'm gonna do pair head removal every 3 months. No, not at the moment. Premium glow, and my phone number 74265-9472. Submit, and now we come into here, right? Now boom. Boom, boom, it went here, it went in this line. Now the AI is reading it, right? Once it reads it, just wait a minute since there's a lot to handle, right? There's a lot of information to handle, so it usually takes a little bit of while, but should be no biggie. Should be done right about now, yeah. So now it comes into the AI agent where it's gonna now create us an email. So now we're waiting, it's loading, give it a minute again, couple of seconds to be honest. And it should be ready in a few more seconds. And once it does that, it's gonna come into the Google Sheets. So we're gonna wait in the Google Sheets before, boom, there you go. We got the name, email, and number. We come back, and actually, sorry, that was the other one. Yeah, now we got it. Now we got the name, number, and email. I believe, yeah, there you go. Just taking a little long, or I guess we got another one. But yeah, I mean, essentially we see it. We wait 2 seconds. Usually in this case, we usually wait 2 minutes. So now I'm gonna just change it back real quick. Since I already ran that test, I'm gonna save it. Yeah, 2 minutes. And then once you come into our email, there you go. Your car's perfect detailing plan. Recommended package quarterly care plan, blah, blah, blah. Steady professional care for Toyota Supra GR, blah, blah, blah. And then number, email, name. And yeah, that's essentially it. But obviously, it's universal. We could change the email from who it comes from. But other than that, yeah, that is the complete agent. And if you guys want, I'll put a link in the description down below if you guys want to download this. I'll be more than happy. That way you guys can just copy and paste it onto here, and just try it out for yourself, guys. So without further ado, that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully this was a quick little showcase for you guys, and hopefully you guys can use it. And yeah, pretty easy, not that hard to build out. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.